Imagine living in the most secure neighborhood in town. Gated fences, cameras on every corner, and an HOA board that prided itself on keeping everything safe. But one night, the unthinkable happened. Diamonds worth millions vanished, right under the HOA's watch. And what came next revealed secrets that shattered the perfect image of the so-called safe community. I moved into this neighborhood believing I had found paradise. The lawns were manicured, the streets spotless, and every neighbor seemed polite. Almost too polite. The HOA board constantly reminded us that we were living in one of the safest communities in the city. But safety is sometimes just an illusion. Across the street lived Mrs. Turner, an older woman known for her extravagant jewelry. Rumor had it, she owned a diamond necklace passed down through generations, a piece so valuable that collectors had tried to buy for years. The HOA often bragged about how no theft had ever happened here. Cameras, patrols, neighborhood watch, they had it all. Or at least, that's what they wanted us to believe. It was a stormy Friday night when it all began. The power flickered across the community, unusual but not alarming. A few hours later, sirens cut through the quiet night. Police cars flooded Mrs. Turner's driveway. Her safe had been cracked open, the diamond necklace gone. What shocked everyone wasn't just the theft itself, but how it was possible. Every gate was locked. Every camera mysteriously shut off. And the guards? They claimed they saw nothing. The HOA president immediately held an emergency meeting. He stood at the front of the community hall, sweating under the bright lights, promising answers and swift justice. But the residents weren't convinced. How could diamonds disappear under such tight security? Unless someone inside the HOA was involved. As the investigation unfolded, disturbing facts came to light. First, the security cameras hadn't failed. They were manually disabled. Second, the guards on duty had been mysteriously reassigned by the HOA president just hours before the heist. And third, the HOA had been in massive financial trouble, secretly draining community funds for years. The diamond theft wasn't random. It was a cover-up. But here's the twist. Mrs. Turner's diamonds weren't stolen by some outside thief. They were stolen by her own neighbors, members of the HOA board itself. The police eventually uncovered the truth. The HOA had planned the heist, hoping to sell the necklace and cover their debts. They thought no one would suspect them because, after all, they were the ones protecting the community. But greed always leaves cracks. Emails, phone records, and one frightened board member's confession exposed everything. The diamonds were recovered. The HOA board was arrested, and the illusion of a perfect community shattered forever. So the next time you move into a neighborhood that claims to be the safest place on earth, remember this story. Sometimes the people promising protection are the ones you should fear the most. What would you do if this happened in your neighborhood? Tell us in the comments. Don't miss more stories like this and subscribe now.